Just move on up. My peace of your mind. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might. Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly. Just move on up. My peace of your mind. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might. Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly. Just move on up. My peace of your mind. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush now, child, and don't cry.
We in now. Welcome. Thanks for everybody who stuck around a little bit. We, of course, like I said, wouldn't be us if we didn't have some technical difficulty. So we had some technical difficulty.
Yeah.
But we are here now. So, as you can see, it's the 3, not the 4, but Big O will probably be along a little while, hopefully. I know anybody who was watching the pre-roll saw the whole welcome back to him. He is supposed to be here today. He's out of the hospital. He is back home. So he should be with us if he can. Big O, if you're watching, we're waiting on you. That being said, I say we're waiting on him. We sort of gonna get things going. Yeah, he'll pop in. I know how Girlfriend's Fantasy Week was. So we'll talk about that in a second.
Yes.
But we'll start with Dreadful. How was your fantasy week?
I won in the podcast league. Of course, I beat the worst person in the league, so I don't feel great about it, but it helps.
He said a win is a win.
A win is a win.
It's a win.
But my leagues all together, I think I have the exact same record. I think I'm 1-2 in all my leagues.
1-2. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I am not sure. I know the podcast league, our league, I definitely won. I know I won that one. That was like the crazy thing for me. But, and I went in your league. So that was good. That was, it was another convincing win. And this is your league is now my vengeance league. That's all it is. Because again, that's the league where I got the D- grade on my draft. And they also said that I would finish absolutely last place and that I would only win 3 games. And so that being said, if that is the truth, I have won all the games.
You are done. You're done.
So now it should be just downhill from here, according to the experts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do we play each other?
No, just in if I played you this week, but no, not this week. No.
But yeah, so that is if I win one more game the entire season, I win, and that's it. I just got to win one more game this whole season, and I win. So so I won there. I did lose. I think I lost in both of the other leagues, and I think I'm 0-3 in both of them. It's absolutely uncanny. And in the one league, I guess in both leagues, I was actually scheduled to win, but I keep looking up and down my roster, and I won't go through it right now, but I keep going up and down my roster, and I can't see who to drop. Like, I don't know who to drop, there isn't, I mean, I know you made some moves today, but like you made moves out of absolute necessity, right? You said you had some injuries. And
one's injury, and one he just wasn't doing anything at all, so we got rid of him.
So it's that kind of a deal, right? Hopefully I can get some clarity today. Now I am literally stalling, is what I've been doing, and I'm trying to wait on Big O because, and since he's not here, I'm not going to stall any longer. The Hey Girlfriend. Basically.
That's right. Yeah.
Played against Big O this week. And so I don't have to talk about it at all. They let her talk about it. I'm just going to pull it up over here so I can see it. But, I mean, so how was your fantasy week?
Mine?
Yes, yours.
That's yours.
Oh, mine was great.
Great, she says.
What's the name? Devon, he didn't do too well this week.
Hold up, I'm gonna pull. I just want to be able to see it. You can keep talking about it.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the game now. The box scores.
Oof, man. So at one point in time on Sunday.
On Sunday, it was close.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was? Because I was like, I know she had like given up the ghost for a minute there. Just
I didn't know. Right. Okay, wait. So I thought I lost because I forgot that some of my teams was playing on Monday. So Big O was in the lead on Sunday. He was in the lead. But hey, I only needed 3 touchdowns to even beat him. So I got more than 3 touchdowns on Monday night because I was switching. I was switching games. You're right. I was watching Cincinnati. I was watching over here. So I was switching TVs. I'm like, oh yeah. So it kind of worked out for me.
Yeah.
Even though the Cowboys, now I got Dak on the bench now. Now these last 2 weeks he wasn't doing good, but somehow on Sunday he did good, but still lost. So he put up 29 points.
We told you last week, it's not all about wins and losses. It's about
So he put up 29 points, but also Jayden Daniels, I'm so proud of him. Oh my God, he did so well.
Yes.
He put up 28 points.
Right. So it's only a point less. And hell, you won by what? 70?
So I was going to say, I mean, you won by like 70 points.
It didn't really matter.
Right, but this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to switch out my St. Brown wasn't doing well. Well, he did good on Sunday.
Of course.
I wanted to switch out who? Wait.
I'm gonna say as we told.
I just want to get to.
I know.
Williams.
No, say what Williams
that's
did.
Good because I'm glad y'all told me not to do that.
Just tell him what Williams did.
Even though I was like, oh, okay, I'm just waiting. But he did good.
Who?
No,
What did Williams do? You wanted to put Williams in.
You
What
wanted
did
to
he
put
do?
Williams in.
Wait. He didn't do nothing.
Exactly.
And I'm like, but see, this is his first time. The last 2 weeks he was doing good. That's why I wanted to switch him out. And then all of a sudden Sunday he just showed up and act like he didn't even know me.
But
Like,
we told you who your bread and butter was on that team.
oh my God. But I mean, some people telling me to move Dak up. I don't want to move Dak as my quarterback. I want to keep it like it is.
Now, what we did tell you what happened did happen. Like I said, Dak got a bunch of garbage points.
Yeah.
Right.
So, it's kind of, I think it's a little, I'm going to say interesting. Just thinking about fantasy football play and stuff like that. Because one, look, I mean, I don't, like I said, for those of you who watched the pre-roll, I do have, I have a little clip of the Titans in the toilet bowl. And quite honestly, I do believe that is, my team is pretty much, I believe we're done. Now, again, we're 3 games in, and honestly, the division itself is not doing well.
Not doing well at all.
I am honestly shocked. I thought Jacksonville would take a step back, but I didn't think it would be like this.
I thought they would take a step forward.
You see,
I didn't think they would do well, but I thought they would take a step forward and make it a competitive division. But this is terrible.
Yeah, this is, until last week, I think Houston was the only team in the league that had actually won games.
Right.
And then they got trounced. They got trounced by Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
And then I think you guys beat Green Bay. Did y'all beat?
Yeah,
we
beat Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
It wasn't pretty though. It was ugly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy. But the thing I'm saying about this is that panic is starting to set in with some of these teams. Like one of the things I literally, like I said before the show, I'm just reading little articles here, articles there. I just saw a thing that said Anthony Richardson could get benched.
He could.
Really?
Have you seen the throws he's passing?
I have not actually seen him play.
He is so inaccurate. It's killing me. Like he's missing everybody wide open all over the field.
What? So is it just bad throws? He can't
make accurate throws. No. I mean, there was one that was just a stupid throw, but mostly it's inaccuracy. Like the one in the end zone, there was a pick. Like that was a stupid throw. I think he was trying to, in the mindset of, I'm not going to run the ball and get myself hurt. So he just threw it when he probably should have ran that one and just did a Cam Newton and try to run everybody over and get in the end zone. But he tried to touch pass it, I guess, and touch pass into 3 different defenders. Anybody could have picked it off.
Wow.
But yeah, his inaccuracy is killing me. So yeah, he could get benched.
Wow. So I didn't know. I have not watched him play. He is on a couple of my teams. As a matter of fact, I think I started him in.
He's on the bench. You got him on the bench on yours, on your fantasy.
Yeah, in this league, he's on my bench.
As you should.
Yeah. But I mean, I have Lamar Jackson in this league who's starting. And,
oh well, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I got him just for. Well, first of all, Big O dropped.
What changes you say you didn't want to make? Why you didn't move Swift to the bench and move what's the name up?
Which
you
was
could have got Worthy.
Sweet.
Yeah, but see, the thing with Worthy is
he's turned out to be a gadget player.
Yeah, he's not consistent, and that's the thing. He's not a guy you can depend on. Like he may get. You're right in the fact that he may be able to trick me out and get me 25 points on it, but you never know when that's coming.
Yeah.
And I want to hold on to him I am holding on to him because, if it looks like, again, we're 3 weeks, we've had 3 games out of 17 game season. So I'm still like, maybe he becomes more of a part of the offense, and then we can see it that way. But because I have the starters that I want, but of course Calvin Ridley, who plays for my Titans, is he didn't. I think he caught like 1 ball on Sunday. It was. I mean, it's.
So the second week you did move him. You moved him to the bench and you moved him back.
Who that?
You did.
Who, Swift?
You talking about Swift? So what happened?
I understand why you moved Swift, because the Colts got ran through the previous 2 weeks. So that was actually a smart move. Yeah. So the other thing that happened, I moved him for Laporta. So remember in this league, in our league. Yeah, in our league, I was a genius, and I was going to have run 2 of the best tight ends in the league, and tight ends suck right now. So it's the absolute worst position in fantasy football. And I got 2 of the would-be best, and I thought, this is going to be great. And it has been everything horrible that it could be. I mean, it's just bad. It literally is. It's just bad. And so that is I'm going to turn this up to make sure I can hear it. I thought, this is going to be great.
I will move him down. I will either put Coleman. Or even Rico up there. I will keep Swift on the bench.
It literally. You said Rico. Who? I see him.
I would do either Worthy or Rico, whatever choice, but I would keep Swift on the bench. I don't think he's gonna do any. I'll put him back down.
I don't know, but yeah, Coleman. See, Coleman's the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Josh Allen has he can. I mean, Monday night was ridiculous. I mean,
he could do anything you wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, and so I was happy that Coleman got 1 catch and a touchdown.
It was 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I was like, 21?
Yeah, I would move Coleman. I would move Coleman. You got 3 options to move from the bench on up. Coleman, Worthy, and Rico.
And Rico Dowell. And the reason I got Dowell, because I felt like Dowell was going to take over the backfield in Dallas. But now with Dalvin Cook there.
Oh, they finally brought him up?
I think they signed, I can't remember if it was him that had officially signed with the 53-man roster, or was it Kareem Hunt? I wasn't sure.
I know Hunt did.
Oh, Hunt did. So maybe it was Hunt. Yeah. Maybe Cook hasn't officially. He's still on the practice squad then.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not trying not to hate on anybody, but I feel like Ezekiel Elliott was not going to be the answer at running back in Dallas.
No.
So that's why I snagged down off the waiver wire. I don't know when I did.
Who was it? Ezekiel what?
Ezekiel Elliott.
You have him?
No. He's the number 1 running back in Dallas. But Rico Dowell, the one that's at the bottom of my list there, is the number 2 running back in Dallas. So,
they're all trash right now.
They are, the whole team. But and the thing, but see, here's the other thing, like. I was talking about this whole overreacting thing. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, I think I saw a thing where he hasn't had like 20 fantasy points in I don't know how many games. Like going back to the last year.
He haven't?
He hasn't. Now they won the Super Bowl. I mean, it's not like he's not a bad quarterback. But he's not a good fantasy quarterback.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I
So
mean, that's your partner because I mean,
I don't have him, but I was just, I'm
but
just
you was
thinking.
praising him though. You love Patrick. I mean, we did that bet. You was just like,
Because he's a good real life quarterback. He's not a
He's
good
good.
fantasy quarterback.
right, right. Oh, I mean, I would make some moves.
But I don't know. I did. Now, if you did, the one move I did make today, and it was funny because I was talking to a guy at work, and he was like, "Dude, I can't believe that people are doing this." Is that I picked up the Titans defense last night. I did it in this league. I did it in another league as well. But Dallas plays Miami on Monday night, and their quarterback situation is in great flux.
Yes.
Tua
is not anybody yet.
They have not snagged anybody yet. And they are going. What was the kid that played last week? Is his name Skyler?
I think so,
or something like that. And so, I don't know if he got hurt or he was just that bad. But they were talking about. I think they have Tyler Huntley on their roster as well. I guess I can just pull it up here. And let's see, Miami. Let's see. Let's just go depth chart.
So this week I play against Dreffel, right?
Is it this week?
No,
I play against you this week.
I think you play against me this week.
Oh, that's gonna be easy.
Light work. I don't know. He scored the highest points this week. So
all right, now I got.
Let me stop.
I got some
you
holes.
can say that when you play me. You can say
I
that
got
when you
some
play
holes in
me.
my team, but the money guys are money.
Yeah, he actually outscored you this week. So
yeah, I scored more points than you did this week for sure. So
you can whoop up on.
Yeah, so Tyler Huntley is their number 2 right now, and then Tim Boyle is number 3 on their roster currently. But no, you got to talk. Go ahead and talk. Talk it up. I would love to hear it. I guess
Wait,
what?
I was actually looking at your your team. I mean, I told you to move Swift down. I mean, that's just my personal opinion.
I don't know, but I may have to bench Kelsey for Laporta.
Wait,
I think I may have to go with Laporta.
You said bench who?
Travis Kelsey. The thing is that it's the same thing. It's like they're a good enough team to win the games that they have to win, but they're too vast a team to feed Kelsey the way I need him to be fed. That's the thing.
You said bench Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey.
So you are
Travis Kelsey
projected to win.
Oh, Travis.
Am I projected to win?
No, not you. She is.
She is. Huh? Okay.
She's projected to win.
What happened?
Well, you're projected to beat me by
15, 16, 15 and a half.
No,
yeah, 15 and a half.
Convincingly. You'll put up another.
Okay, so wait. I did see that. I did see Kelsey Travis. Travis Kelsey. You can make a move right there too. To move him down. Between him and Swift, which one would you choose? You said Kelsey.
No, I can't change them out like that, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. And since it turns out to be an important game since you have you've poked the bear here. So
and I think you should leave tight end in and move. Y'all playing Atlanta. I mean, is it Kansas City playing Atlanta? Was it yesterday or this week? Or maybe on the wrong one. That was the wrong one.
So
who won that game? Kansas City?
The last game that was against
Who did Atlanta
played
play?
Atlanta.
Wait, what week? Oh, you
Atlanta
know what? I'm on
played,
your. I'm sorry. I'm on your week 3. Who won? Did Kansas City win?
Kansas City beat. Who did they play?
Kansas City hadn't lost a game yet, so
Yeah, they're undefeated.
His tight end only scored 7 points.
yeah.
Well, projected. That's what it
Guess what?
says.
That's probably the highest amount of points he done scored all season.
Yeah, week 4.
Let's see, week.
Oh, they did play Atlanta. Yeah, Kansas City played Atlanta last week.
That's right. They lost the last second. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Not last second, but yeah. So
yeah.
Kansas City.
Okay,
beat Atlanta.
move him, move Kelsey. He ain't been doing nothing. It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, but the thing is, the problem is that all tight ends suck. All of them.
Right. There's
I mean,
nobody.
the thing is that moving him for, I could.
You only have Laporta.
Look, I can put in T.J. Hawkinson and probably get more points. I don't, you know what I mean? It's like it's absolutely crazy right now.
Oh, that's right. Hawkinson's out.
Yeah, he's out.
No, I'll probably leave Kelsey in this week though.
They play. Who are they playing? They're playing the Chargers.
Yeah.
And, now this is the thing. I do know that teams do this where it's like, okay, we've been neglecting Kelsey. We need to. They force feed him.
Yep.
Some stuff, and it's been obvious lately that he's been avoided, so to speak. But okay, you know what? Here's the thing. You know what? Let's go back to your team. Maybe I have some suggestions for you. Let's see here.
For me or for her?
For her.
Oh, don't
you should
don't do
listen.
that because we live. We live down. You're in front of company. Dreffel, you're in front of company.
You don't want to play that tomorrow?
He like for me or for her? Okay.
No, I'm just saying you play him this week, so don't listen to him.
See how they do me? They treat me like a step cousin on this slide.
I'm trying to help you.
No, don't help. I'm telling you, the help is this.
No.
Look.
I'm gonna listen to Dreffel whatever he say.
Dak plays tomorrow night. I mean, come on. Don't you want to go ahead and see him play?
Oh, we play tomorrow?
They play tomorrow.
Yeah, so you do have an early decision, right?
But no, I mean, I wouldn't tell you. Well, you know what? To be honest, that actually should be a pretty good game for Dallas. However,
it should be, yeah.
However, I can't.
Can't bench
in my
Jaden.
heart of hearts, I can't dictate who you start and who you don't start. I would feel bad if I told you something wrong. However, I do believe that Dak will likely have a good game tomorrow. I think he will, because he's playing the Giants. Now, will he have a better game than Jaden Daniels? Well, I don't know about that.
Don't know.
But
how's Arizona's defense been playing?
Yeah, I haven't even paid attention like that.
So,
here's wait, let me ask this question. And not that you need to make a change. Not that you need to make a change. Just want to be clear about that. With the benching of Bryce Young and Andy Dalton playing now, have the Carolina Panthers become relevant in fantasy football? They were if you had a Carolina Panther, unless it was Chuba Hubbard and he was just a running back you needed, no one else was viable. But now,
it was, but now, yeah.
Yeah, but now.
And she's one of the people.
I was going to say, she's not. Yeah. Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
What did he do last week? I don't even remember, but he did.
He went off.
Yeah, I mean.
He was one of the people that got her a bunch of points.
Who y'all talking about?
Deontay Johnson for Carolina Panthers.
What did he get? 20?
I think he's in your lineup. Yeah, he got you like 20-something points.
No. He got 15. 15.1.
15? That's it? I thought he got more.
No, who gave me a really a lot of points was Jaden, Dak, Who was that?
You had like 3 or 4 players with.
Chase. No. St. Brown.
Right.
Wait. No, it was Chase, St. Brown. It was Dak. It was Daniels. It was Neighbors.
Neighbors. She had Neighbors.
Neighbors, yeah.
That's who it was. It was Neighbors. Because I had Neighbors.
Oh, yeah. And it was Johnson. Johnson did 26.
Oh, did he do 26?
Yeah,
He did 26.
Oh, yeah, I thought he got 26. Yeah,
Bucks
he was
was the
26
last
on the
two.
bench.
Oh, I was looking at his projection for this week. His projection for this week is 15.
That's sweet. That's okay. I was about to say,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
the
I know
last
he went
two,
off this past week. So.
But y'all know I had been wanting to I've just been wanting to switch him out, but y'all told me no. But anyway, y'all said wait to see, and he scored because the last 2 weeks he wasn't doing much. Well,
yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, but no,
So
I'm just saying. I mean, the thing is that I don't think you. I mean, you have wide receiver wise. I mean, you have Chase and St. Brown. I mean, actually, you have Chase, St. Brown, and Neighbors, which are
He's in
all,
question. Why Chase in question?
I don't know.
Must have got.
Click on it and read it.
Was that in third week? Let me go to number 4.
No, this is this week. He's still questionable.
Hold up. What in the world?
Yeah, you know.
So Brooks is out. Brooks is not playing.
Oh wow, Chase was limited at practice.
Really? He actually had a good game. He must have got hurt or tweaked something during the game.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
Oh, that's rain. It's raining over here. I was wondering what that noise was. So
yeah,
Brooks is out.
Brooks is still out. He's not going to be back for a minute. And depending on how Carolina works out, I don't know if we see him this season. But if they look good, then maybe we will.
So what was wrong with Lord?
About to hear another sound.
Yeah.
What's IR?
Who are you? I mean, you know what? Who are you? This man is IR is injured reserve. Let me see. Let me go to my.
Where did he go to injured reserve?
He's been on injured reserve for right at the beginning of the season. Let's look at this.
Are you talking about McCaffery?
No, she's talking about Lloyd. She's Michonne Lloyd.
Oh yeah,
with the Packers.
Green Packers, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, you must have had the sound muted.
Yeah, I got it on the thing. I'm just. What are you doing over here?
Me? I've made 3 moves since we've been.
He's got
you did some moves, Dreffel?
He's got the Vikings. He picked up Brandon Allen, dropped Gus Edwards. You dropped Adam Thielen. Okay.
Yeah, he's on IR.
Oh, is he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have because he actually finally had a good game and then he gets hurt. So it's like that figures.
Shakir, that's a good one.
Are you
that's a real good one, actually.
Are you Hellraiser?
I am Hellraiser.
Okay.
I'm dropping everybody.
He's redrafted. He's redrafted.
Basically.
The man is redrafted. He's live redrafted. Not only is he redrafted, he's live redrafted right here in front of us.
Yes.
You know, talk about it. He's like, yeah, let me pick this guy up and let me pick this guy up.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Vikings defense was out there.
But yeah, I mean, that's the sort of the thing. And I keep looking at my teams. Like, I mean, this past week was great for my running back question because I was really in a ways like, dude, am I going to have to put Derrick Henry on my bench? Because, I mean, they were like not doing anything with the board. But this week, I mean, even this, when Saquon played early and he hit that 35, I was like, dude, this is awesome. This is going to be great. And even after he had the 35, I was still projected to lose. I was like, how is it that I'm going to have Saquon Barkley and still lose? Like, it's like, are you kidding? I still want to lose this.
Excuse me. You don't want to move San Francisco up?
I did. Up where?
Yeah. Oh, this week? You moved them?
Yeah, they're scheduled.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Who do they play? Who do they play? The Chargers?
Wait,
No, they play in New England.
Oh,
you did move them up. Great move.
That's right. That
was a great move, Druffel. I'm watching your team. That was a great move. Okay.
Thank you.
You know, it's gonna really be crazy.
Yeah.
My first ever year playing fantasy football, I actually won the league. And I this is one of these things where I feel like she's got a good chance to do the same thing. It's just like, your first time playing, and it's like, you have no clue what I'm doing. And I'm not saying that you have no clue. You got me, it's the first time. And all of a sudden, boom. Because you have an awesome team. I ain't even going front. It's absolutely insane. I look back,
so did y'all pick y'all teams yourself, or the computer did?
No, I picked my own.
We picked our teams.
Yeah, we picked our own team.
So Buffalo is doing good. You don't want to move Buffalo up?
Who are you talking about?
Talking about Dreffel.
We can only play one defense.
You mean the player that I just picked up, Khalil Shakir?
Oh, is that what
I just picked him up, so I'm still thinking.
He's got to look around a little bit. So Dallas plays.
I would move Philly down. I would get Buffalo with Philly. That's me personally. Yeah.
Well, the only reason I would move Devontae Smith is because he got hurt, so I have to wait and see because he's in concussion protocol, so he may not play anyways.
He may not play. Yeah.
So you're gonna move him down?
I thought about it. That's the reason I'm out here picking up Khalil Shakir, and I picked up Braylon because
and put him down.
The other running back wasn't doing squat. Gus Edwards. So I picked up Braylon. He's getting more points as a backup than Gus Edwards. Braylon out. Was I starting? I did a couple weeks start Gus. I thought he'd pick up eventually, but never did. Yeah. So I threw him.
So here's the thing. I do have a question for you. So as another guy we were talking, and I told him I was going to talk about this. I'm like, okay. He had a running back question. He was like, who do I start? He's got 2 slots to start. And as a matter of fact, I wrote it down. So let me get back here. So he's got 2 slots. And he's got 3 running backs, and he wants to know which 2 to start. So he's got Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, and James Conner. And for this
he's got who?
This week. So he's got Aaron Jones.
Who Aaron play on?
Vikings.
Okay, wait, we got hold on a second. Antonio in the chat.
Yeah, I just saw that.
He said, would you do Chubb, Dowell, Mostert, and Waddle for Pickens and Jacobs?
Are you talking about a trade?
He's talking about a trade. Hold up, let's stop this one a bit. I got to think about this one. So he's got Chubb. So Chubb and Mostert are both hurt right now.
Right.
Or maybe, he's got a slash between Dowell and Mostert.
Waddle, Pickens, and Jacobs.
So who has Dowell? That's what I'm saying. You got Dowell. He said, would you do Chubb? Well, I mean, that's one of them. Move him up. Either.
No, he's trying.
Right?
He's talking about trading.
He's talking about a trade. He's talking about a trade. So he's got. I would say this.
Dowell, Mostert for Waddle, Pickens, and
if I could do Chubb and Mostert for Waddle, and Waddle for Pickens and Jacobs.
So I guess he's saying Chubb or Mostert and Waddle for Pickens and Jacobs.
Yeah, he's saying I'll give him one of Dottle or Mostert. Yeah,
Mostert, right?
It's either. So I'm gonna say this. Actually, I might actually do this deal because He said,
Not
"Yeah, I
on
would
here,
get
but on the
somebody."
other team you would?
No, this is this guy's team in chat.
Right.
But,
so you're gonna do it on this one or the other teams you on?
Pickens and Jacobs.
no, it's not a trade with me. It's just a trade that he's dealing with. The guy is dealing with in the chat.
Yeah, it's a guy in the chat.
But I think that. See, here's the thing. I think that Chubb. I don't know that we'll see Chubb this season.
You don't think so?
The thing is I feel like it depends on how Cleveland is doing. It's like if Cleveland isn't doing well, there's no reason to rush him back. If Ford is doing fine, I feel like at least I got him in a whole couple teams. Why bring Chubb back, risk getting him hurt again before we get our new quarterback?
Next guy. I wouldn't rush him back, but I don't think that.
You think you'll see him this season?
I think we'll see him this season. Unless they're just seasons a wash, then we may not see him this season. But the Dowdle, I don't. I mean, my personal opinion, I'd be shocked if you get anybody to take Dowdle in any kind of trade. I don't care what you're offering with them. That's just me personally. Dowdle is not a.
It's not
right now. He's not
Mm-hmm.
like anybody from Dallas's running back squad is not a good trade in my opinion.
So, but see, here's the thing. The question is, okay, Antonio. Here's the question: Is this a trade that you guys have already sort of discussed it, and y'all are just thinking about it, or is this a trade that you were thinking about sending him? So we'll wait on that answer and see what that is. Because like if it's a trade that they've already discussed, and that's why he's got an either or on one of those guys, Dow or Mostert. Then,
if you get somebody that's willing to take Dow,
right? Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking because even with Waddle, I think I'd take Pickens and Jacobs for. I think I would do this trade.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, if you get somebody to take Dowdle, by all means,
if they'll do it.
Yeah, by all means, get rid of him because I mean, Jacobs is a good pickup regardless, and I think Pickens is going to get better as the year goes on.
He's going to get better. That's what I think too. I do think Justin Fields is going to be the quarterback.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they haven't lost yet, so there's no reason to change.
Yeah, so I think this is a good deal for you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He sent me Mason and Waddle for Pickens and Jacobs, but I sent this as a counter. Mason and Waddle.
I would still take it only because Mason is not going to be there forever. Like Mason's got maybe a couple weeks more. Maybe, yeah.
You think
he's not going to be the main back, put it that way. He's not going to be getting you the numbers that he's getting you now. So that Mason Waddle is a great trade because Tua don't know when he's coming back. And Waddle to me is useless without Tua.
Right. So I think the Waddle part of it is easy. I think the Mason part for me, I was ready to make a trade with somebody for McCaffery.
Mason?
No, for McCaffery.
Oh, okay. No, nobody's going to do that.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. I was hoping. Here's the thing. It's a hope, right? So the deal was that this guy had basically no tight ends. And it's bad. It's hard to say that the guy didn't have any tight ends, but he didn't have any tight ends. I mean, he had nothing. And I had what I had. And I'm like, you know what? I could give up a tight end and a wide receiver for McCaffery. Because he was also hurting at wide receiver. And I'm like, McCaffrey's on IR. I'm rolling the dice a little bit. Now, what made me nervous is they said McCaffery went over to Germany to get his blood spun down and reinserted. So that made me a little nervous. So I say that to say, like with Mason, I don't know. I think even what Mason has done in the last couple of weeks or whatever, I still think Jacobs and Pickens is a good pickup.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can spend these trades.
Right. Because basically we're talking Waddle for Pickens. That's a good deal.
Yes.
And then Jacobs for Mason. That's a good deal too, because Jacobs is going to be there. Now I know he's got that this kid that she was talking about earlier on IR behind him, but that guy's on IR, and Jacobs is still going to be Jacobs. But if McCaffery comes back, Mason is going to be lucky to see the field.
Right.
And
especially when Debo is back too.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the deal that he sent you before is still a good deal for you.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to get Jacobs and Pickens, I would take them. I would take them.
Yeah, either or sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
If you can get him to bite on Dowdle, I mean, by all means.
Yeah. If you can do that, that's great too.
But yeah, either trade is still good. You're getting Jacobs and Pickens. I think that's still good.
Yeah. I think that's where we're landing on it. You should take the deal, and whichever combination of these that you have to give up is still going to be a good deal. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Man, that's
in our semi-professional opinion.
Yes, very, very, very much semi-professional. So back to the other.
Yes.
Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, James Conner. Which two of these guys would you play this week? Just this week.
Whose team is that? Yours?
No, it's a guy from work.
Okay, say it again.
Conner, Dobbins, and who?
James Conner, J.K. Dobbins, and Aaron Jones.
Dobbins.
So Minnesota, the Chargers, and Arizona.
See, so the Chargers, they play. I was just looking at that.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at the schedule, because I think that's what we were looking at.
Yeah, we just saw Chargers were playing somebody. Who were they playing?
So that's the Rams.
Schedule.
Do they play Monday night?
So Rams. Minnesota plays
They
Green
play
Bay.
Kansas City. Chargers play Kansas City.
Kansas City, that's right.
Yeah, they play Kansas City. So you got Dobbins against Kansas City.
Arizona plays.
They play Washington. And then Minnesota plays. Who does Minnesota play?
Green Bay.
Okay.
They play Green Bay.
Okay.
Yep. I'm definitely playing Jacobs.
I would go with Dobbins.
The question is between Conner and J.K. Dobbins.
I would go with Dobbins and Chargers.
Dobbins. And who else though? Now you said
what was the other one?
I said Jacobs.
You said Jacobs?
Not Jacobs.
I said Jacobs. Yeah.
No. You can't be Jacobs. He's not an option.
Oh, he's not. I thought you said Jacobs, Conner, and Dobbins.
No, Jones, Aaron Jones.
Oh,
Minnesota.
Jones. Okay.
Jones.
What team Aaron playing on?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. I'm still taking. That's what I meant to say. Jones. So Jones and I'm leaning towards Dobbins. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Dobbins.
See, that's what I said. I say Jones and Dobbins. The thing is with Conner, and I know Arizona is playing Washington, but I don't know. I'm leaning. I would say Aaron Jones and J.K. Dobbins, and he's a little. I think he actually is playing right now. He decided this morning that he was doing Jones and Conner, but because he was worried about Dobbins because they're playing San Francisco or whatever it was, and I was like, "Is it
Kansas City?"
Kansas City, yeah, that's what it was. Kansas City.
That's Kansas City.
Yeah. I was just like, dude, Dobbins has had just the lion's share of the work, so much work that
right.
I think that it's just worth it.
And he's not even a starter.
No, Gus the starter.
I'm just looking at Connor's last game.
So are we
Right, Gus is a
going
starter.
with
That's why I
the
dropped it, because
Chargers?
he was
The Chargers in Minnesota, right?
Say again.
I said the LA
yeah.
Chargers
At
in
least that's what
Minnesota.
I
Yeah,
am.
that's what I would do too. I
Yeah,
say
The running backs, yeah.
Aaron Jones and Dobbins.
and Dobbins. That's what I put on my thing too. I wanted to. I told him I talk about tonight because it was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell her I will definitely talk to him again. We have our fantasy talks at work too. So, but yeah,
It's like the last couple games. I'm just looking at games.
yeah,
Like the last game, Connor didn't do anything.
yeah. See, that's what I'm
And
saying.
just see the game before. Okay, well, the game before he had a good game. That was against the Rams.
Is Connor play much in the receiving game?
He did in the last game, but they've got Marvin Harrison as well, so I don't know how much he'd play.
Yeah,
But I mean,
I'm just thinking.
let me see.
I'm thinking about
And
the Arizona
yeah, it doesn't look like it.
being behind, and if they're behind, then
Yeah,
and
if it
even
gets behind, then it's a wrap.
then
for
it takes
Connor,
him out of
'cause,
the
yeah,
game.
he only caught like one catch the last couple games, so
See,
he's
I
primarily a
think-
runner. Let me see.
right. But see, like I think Jones catches he catches the ball, and I think Dobbins is a receiving back.
Dobbins definitely catches the ball. Yeah,
Right.
he's definitely
So-
a receiving back.
So that's why I would.
He does both.
I mean, Dobbins. That's why there's like for me, the no-brainer for me was Dobbins. I mean, that was like I just that was my first. You should play Dobbins. Now
Right.
I know you
I would do
decided
Dobbins.
against it, but that was my first thing. But then Aaron Jones, and that's what I was thinking too. I just think about
Yeah, Jones is actually a good receiver out of the backfield as well.
right. So it's like if you got a guy who can catch 2 balls, that's 2 points. I mean, I don't care if he hits the ground right after that, he still gets a full point. I mean,
Right.
you gotta
The only
take
way
advantage of that.
Connor is viable is if they've established a good running game. Then he's going
Right,
to be able
exactly.
to basically take it down your throat.
Right.
And Vikings haven't lost the game yet.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, so here, speaking of that, nice segue. But does environment matter? This is one of these things. Of course, y'all know I'm sitting here taking notes and stuff. But does environment matter? I mean, the thing is that Sam Darnold.
Yes.
Yeah, Sam Darnold right now is undefeated. How about this? Malik Willis is undefeated. Malik Willis couldn't see the field in Tennessee.
Yeah.
He couldn't see the field. He's won 2 games. And the game against Tennessee, he won. I know he plays for Green Bay. He won that game. I watched that game. He looked like a vet out there. So I'm like,
Environment
dude,
definitely does matter.
No.
I mean, like you said, you got Malik Willis, you got Darnold,
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, you got
You
Baker.
are you saying the word? You say environment?
Environment, like where they are. So here's the thing. Malik Willis, like I said, in Tennessee, he just left Tennessee. He couldn't see the field. He was the backup for the backup, and they were like, he might be the emergency quarterback, maybe.
Right.
They traded him to Green Bay. He's won 2 games. He did. He won 2 games, and it's not like he's been there a year. He's been there like 2 weeks. So I mean, he can play, obviously. Sam Darnold is on team number 4.
Right.
And he's undefeated up in Minnesota. And for all intents and purposes, I was going to say he's looking good. Like if you need a quarterback, don't get me wrong. Like I'm sitting here with some of these teams where I got Anthony Richardson starting. I may need to pick up Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And then of course Justin Fields. I mean, they were ready to ship him out of Chicago quicker than quick, and even in Pittsburgh, he was still number 2, and now with an injury, he's the starter, and he should be the starter for the remainder of the season. They should just go ahead and announce it and call it a day, but they're not going to do that. But he's undefeated, and he looks good. Like it's not like he doesn't look good. He looks good. I mean, and like I said, poor Bryce. But I mean, Andy Dalton walks up and is like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw for 300 plus yards, and I'm gonna make this whole team. I'm gonna beat the Raiders, who did the Raiders just beat?
The Ravens.
The Ravens. So we're gonna beat them, and then we're gonna look good for the rest of the time here, probably. That's what I mean. It's like, dude, the Panthers became relevant like overnight.
Yep.
When the Raiders beat Baltimore?
Last
week 2.
Week 2. Or I guess it would be week 2. Yeah, Big O wasn't here for that, and I guess part of the thing too, he didn't want to be here to be for us to talk about the fact that his team lost to the Panthers.
Oh,
dude, how does that happen? But yeah, so I don't know. I was just. Oh wait, I got all these questions written down here. Is Jennings the truth?
He's a best kept secret. I won't say best kept secret, but he's a good secret to have.
I
don't know if he's the truth. I take that back because I think a lot is hidden under Shanahan's system. Because everybody looks good in Shanahan's system. The running back, the quarterback, tight end, receivers, everybody looks good. Yeah, everybody looks good if everything is working as it's supposed to. Everything looks good. Everybody looks good in the system. So it seems like everybody's just plug and play.
My thing with Jennings this week or this past week was he's a number 3 wide receiver. He was already, part of the plan. You know what I mean? He was already catching the ball. He was already involved in the offense. So when Kittle's gone, Debo's gone, it's sort of like what you just said, right? It's seamless. It's not like they needed to do anything differently. It's just, hey, I know I've been throwing you the ball. Now I'm going to throw it to you more. It's just like other guys are out, then I got to get you the ball. And, I mean, look, Mason's week 1 performance didn't hurt Jennings either, right? I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, we can't just load up the box here because we got to cover him and we got to cover this guy out here too. But I was like, so I'm not 100. Now, look, I'm starting him. I mean, and you best believe he should. I think he started the week with like 30%, ownership or something in leagues. He should be just about 100 at this point. People picked him up. But and I'm starting him this week. We'll see what happens this week. And of course, like you said, Debo gets back and Kittle finally comes back.
Right. So they have 3 injuries. So
yeah, things may shift a little. But for right now, that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. I put it up there. Like I said, I told a few people to pick him up. Ooh. Sorry about that. But I told a few people to pick him up. It was like, dude, I mean, like I said, he's already part of the offense. It's not like it's a big stretch or anything like that. Yep. So, but I did have one guy picked him up and he was sitting on his bench. He was like, he walked in. He's looking at me like, I thought it was good news. He's like, it was like 40 whatever points. And I was like, so you started him? He was like, on my bench. On my bench. It's like, dude, I'm sorry.
Got it.
Sorry. But I don't know, man. It's just so crazy. And I do believe that we're, I mean, it's fantasy, right? So, I mean, 3 weeks for us, it could be the season. Whereas, for some of these guys, like I said, I've not seen, I guess I will watch the Colts play this week. Because, I mean, you need to see what Anthony Richardson is doing. I'm going to have to go find a quarterback, too. I don't even know which league that's in, but I'm going to be looking tonight to go ahead and find somebody and put him in. I think, you know what it is? Here's the problem, actually. I'm thinking about it right now. The league that I have Anthony Richardson starting, my backup quarterback in that league is Caleb Williams.
Start Caleb.
Start Caleb?
He's getting better. No, I'm not saying that just because Richardson's playing bad. Caleb's actually getting better each week. This week, he actually had a good game. It's just he threw 2 interceptions. For the 2 interceptions, he'd had a terrific game.
Okay. So then they're playing the Rams this week. So that should be good. But yeah, so I mean, I think outside of all the injuries, and there have been tons of them.
Yes.
Yes. But it's just funny. I mean, if you go through like round one, like I do have that list here, but what is it, round one or round two, where all these guys are already hurt. Yep. Like I said, we all know Christian McCaffery's hurt. Yep. Tyreek Hill, while he's not hurt, he's less relevant now. Less relevant,
but he did get hurt the same game that he sat the same game Tua got hurt because I only got because I had played both of them that week, and Tua, of course, he sat down. So and then Hill, he went out and he only had like 4 points. So yeah, it's
say Puka Nacua done.
Cooper Kupp out.
Cooper Kupp is done. Well, I don't
know if he's done, but he's out.
He's not done. He's hurt.
Yeah,
but AJ Brown is hurt because I have AJ in one leg. He's hurt.
Yeah.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco's hurt.
He's hurt. Here's
Smith. He's in concussion protocol. I don't know how long he's out, but he got hurt last week.
You see, it's just. I mean, it's crazy how these guys are. The effect of these high draft picks are having on your team. And I mean, like I said, you are a resident got bit by these injuries like fully.
Yeah.
Number one first pick in the draft has to take, Christian McCaffrey. He had to do it. And 20 picks later, do you remember who you took second?
I'd have to look.
You have to look at them.
Yeah,
but man, so here's another thing. Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, the only viable person in Jacksonville has been ATN.
So but the question is that you is that was your second pick? That was your second pick?
No, my second pick was actually. Was that my second pick? No, it was Pittman. I don't know why I picked Pittman.
Pittman.
Yeah,
he's.
Etienne was my third pick.
Okay.
So I went back to back Etienne and Pittman.
Okay. So, is it possible that Jacksonville just says, "Burn it down"? And trade Etienne. So the thing is that again, like I said, I see these articles that pop up, and I think they pop up on purpose because they're these like gloom and doom type things, and I think they know I like to read them. But it was like they said that Jacksonville could trade Etienne to the Chiefs, Ravens, or the Cowboys.
Cowboys, yes. I don't see the other two.
I don't see the Ravens. Well, here's the thing. Depending on what they want, you don't think the Chiefs would be interested at all?
The only reason... No, because the Chiefs haven't really paid running backs. So unless... Like, if you think of the running backs, they really haven't had to pay any running backs.
Yeah, they don't. They usually, honestly, just like now, they usually have like 3, and they're all low budget guys.
Low budget guy, like Pacheco is still actually a low budget guy right now.
Yeah, he's a low budget guy. But I did. I thought that I saw the. Yeah, I can't. Like I said, reading the article, the Ravens just doesn't make any sense at all. I don't see what
right now. No.
But the Cowboys.
The Cowboys makes perfect sense.
That does make sense. And if you're like, hey, you know what? I mean, I don't remember exactly when the trade deadline is for the NFL, but
week 9, 1 to 2.
But if let's say, who's Jacksonville play this week? Who do you play, Jacksonville? They play Houston. So I'm gonna say they play Houston this week. I'm gonna call that a loss. So now we're talking about 0-4.
Come on, Jacksonville?
Yes. Jacksonville plays Houston. So I'm gonna call it.
No, y'all may not. I don't know, y'all. I mean, just never know how the game gonna come.
That's true, but I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call it.
Go for the Texans.
Yeah, and then the following week they play the Colts.
So are we doing our own side projections this week?
We can't now. We may have to do them over text or something. Mm-hmm. We're already over an hour right now. We probably need to start wrapping.
Well, no, I'm not saying on here, but side.
Oh, yeah, we probably on the side. That. Sure, absolutely. But what I'm saying is with Jacksonville, I mean, okay, for the sake of argument, let's say they're 1-4 at week 5.
They need to win this week.
Is what you're saying.
Jacksonville need to win this week.
They're not going to win this week.
They're not going to win
this week.
They're
not going to win this week.
To be honest, I don't think they're going to beat the Colts either. But I mean, and if they don't beat, well, let's play it out that way. I mean, if they don't beat the Colts, they're 0-5. I mean, here's the thing: like Tennessee is. I mean, we could lose every game this season. I mean, it's we could, but we're in the middle of a rebuild, and everybody knows it. So they're not going to be like, "Oh my God, Tennessee can't win a game." But Jacksonville just paid Trevor Lawrence. I mean, ridiculous money. And I mean, it would be. It actually sounds crazy to say, "Hey, let's start over." But I mean, what else are you going to do? I don't know what ETN's contract looks like or anything like that, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They haven't even they got to win this week. They haven't even won a game, so they got to come with it.
Mm-hmm. But they won't win this week. They're not going to beat Houston.
I don't see it.
Yeah, they're not, I mean, Houston's coming off of a terrible loss.
Yep.
And they have a team that can punish. I mean, you know what I mean?
And they're at home.
So, I mean, Jacksonville's going to get. I think Jacksonville's going to get whooped again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Take the over.
Well, I mean, the Texans won Sunday, didn't they?
No, Texans lost.
And they lost bad. Yeah,
30-something, 34-7 or something like that.
Yeah, they lost bad.
Yeah.
So they're going to look to redeem themselves.
Look like me playing Madden. Oh man! But
that note, I do have a game tonight. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
Who did the Texans play Sunday?
The Texans? They played Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Last week?
Last week they played Minnesota.
Okay. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm like,
I got it. This question, I have this question, this Devon Achan question keeps popping up. I gotta change that. I haven't been back on the stream elements. It's actually from I think like week 2.
Oh, okay.
Because it was when Miami played on Thursday night.
Right. Okay.
But
Oh, so they 7-34.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It was an ugly one. It was an ugly one. So
Jacksonville need this win, but also the Texans need this win because they got whooped. They got to come back.
The problem, like I said, the problem looked like is that I believe Texans can avenge their loss. I don't know that Jacksonville can. And so, I mean, here's the thing, and I don't even know who to, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, Monday night, Tennessee plays Miami, and I honestly believe, just like they did last season, I believe Tennessee can beat Miami. Honestly, I believe Tennessee can. Yeah, yes. As it stands now, if Tua was there and healthy, Tennessee would be in for a world of hurt, I believe. A world of hurt. It'd be another one of these 35-7 games. But as constituted, I think they can do that. I'm just looking. I'm looking up and down.
So for me, do I need to move Dak up or leave him on the bench? He plays tomorrow.
You leave Dak where he is.
Okay.
Listen, I can't. I do believe Dak's going to have a good game. Here's the thing: did Dak score more points than Jay Daniels last week?
I
think he did.
I think it was 1 point.
1 point, right?
Yeah. 1 point.
But I mean,
29-28.
I still. Who does Washington plays Arizona? I feel like I hate that Austin Eckler got hurt the other night.
He did?
Yeah, he got hurt. And I don't know if he may be questionable because I think he had a concussion.
Okay.
He had a concussion. Like, did you see the 70-yard return or whatever he had? Did you see that? He was returning kicks. It's like what in the world? Yeah. And so I think between Daniels, Eckler, and their wide receiver core, because I'm still expecting big things from Noah Brown. I don't know. And they got Curtis Samuel. Is it Curtis? No, it's not Curtis Samuel. Who's there? Terry McCormick.
Terry, yeah.
Scary Terry. I don't know. I would keep Daniels in. I wouldn't. And I hate Thursday night games like this because, if that goes down with an injury, I got to stare at that for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Yeah, it's just like, dude. So I hate unless it's like a lock. I try to avoid the Thursday night games. Mm-hmm. And some guys are locks, right? I mean, because when they play the Giants, I mean, like Malik Neighbors. Now I will tell you this about your team. If I were you, I would move Malik Neighbors into a wide receiver slot and move one of the other guys into your flex spot. Because
wait a minute, what?
So the problem is that I'm gonna pull it up here.
Okay, you said move Neighbors where? He's my flex.
Yeah, right. You need to move him to a
wide receiver.
To a wide receiver slot.
Yeah,
just swap.
Switch. Yeah, just swap.
It doesn't matter which guy you swap them with, which wide receiver you swap them with. Just swap them. And the reason is that you don't want to get your flex spot locked down before
Sunday.
Yeah, before Sunday, because emergencies happen. And if you got a guy that you can switch out for a wide receiver or a running back or a tight end or anything, you'll have a spot to do that with.
Flex is more versatile.
Yeah.
Versus being able to only switch out for a wide receiver.
The only person that I can see is Jameson.
No. You don't want
that's not what she's saying.
You don't want to put him on the bench.
Right. Just for who's in the lineup right now, just swap a wide receiver for your flex.
Yeah.
You just
put a different guy.
Give you more versatility in case something happens later. Yeah. Not saying changing anybody out of your lineup, just moving them around within your lineup.
Yeah.
So I should move Chase to that spot?
It's fine. Whichever one.
Chase or
St. Brown. It doesn't matter.
Either one.
Either or.
Just swap them.
Okay, so I need to move Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Chase.
Yep. And that's it.
Is it done?
Yeah.
It should be. I'm gonna refresh my page and look at it. Yep, it's done. And all that does is that so once like after tomorrow night, the slot where Neighbors is going to be locked. You won't be able to move him until next week. So, some things happen. So to have a flex position available for emergencies that come up on Sundays, you just want to do that. So
okay, I'm learning.
But you're good on that now. That's good.
Okay.
But yeah, all right, y'all.
Anything else?
I'll text you if I see anything.
He said he'll set you up for him next week. That's all.
That's not what it is.
So they projected me to do what, 133 points?
Yeah.
Yep. You're projected to win by 15 and a half.
Yeah, you're projected to basically dismantle me. But you got a ridiculous squad here. I mean, you got Jay.
Monday night was a good game. I ain't gonna lie. Monday night was good. Teams.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. The James Cook, I was in the dark. I honestly was. I didn't know. I mean, you got Cook, you got Achane, you got Brown, got Neighbors, you got Chase. It's a crazy squad. It's absolutely insane.
Yep.
So you just got a good team. And I don't know when your bye weeks start. I mean, bye weeks start what? Week 5, I think.
Is it week 5?
Well, 4
or 5.
Oh, I forgot. I have to say this. And thanks everybody for watching and all of that. But our bye week is going to be next week because
the Titans.
That's right.
No, the show.
Our
bye week will be next week because I will be gone. Yeah, I have to go.
That's right. You're gonna be gone.
Yeah. So we'll have a bye week, and then I don't remember exactly when I get back. and so we'll see about the following week. And I will try to post some stuff, maybe a couple of shorts or something like that.
Cool.
But other than that, what's actually funny though? While I'm over there's actually an NFL game that weekend.
Oh, really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Who play over there?
I don't remember who it is.
Jacksonville or somebody, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is Jacksonville.
I don't think it's the Texans though.
No.
It's usually a Jacksonville home game. So,
but yeah, there's.
Are you gonna go to the game?
No.
Boo.
Yeah, no. I am not going to the game. Don't get me wrong. I did think about it. I was like,
it's cool to watch. I mean,
It's
but it's a different environment.
So y'all saying Jacksonville play?
Yeah, they play the Bears.
Did you look? Yeah, there it is. Wait, is that right?
Yeah, 9:30 a.m. they play the Bears. Or is it the week after?
No, I think it's the Jets in Minnesota that's there. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's usually Jacksonville.
It's the Jets.
But Jacksonville will play 2 games in London, though.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that's right.
It's Chicago and the Patriots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bears and then
Both
the Patriots.
all next month, the 13th and the 20th.
Yep.
But it's going to be the
9:30 a.m.
6th. The 6th is when I'll be there. That's next
this
weekend.
weekend. Yeah, that's
Is
this
that,
weekend.
yeah, that's
So it's going to be morning game.
That's next weekend.
So it's going to be
That's next
London
weekend.
No,
9:30.
you're right. That's the Colts.
yeah.
That can't be right
Where?
because that's a 1 p.m. game.
Yeah, 9:30 a.m. on the 6th, and that's when we'll be.
And 9:30 on the 20th.
So that's a different team then. That's not Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Jacksonville's
But
the Bears.
yeah, it's going to be. I'm pulling up the calendar. So yeah, it's this game. It's Minnesota, the Jets in Minnesota.
Okay.
Yep.
Where y'all see that at?
Week 5 next week, 9:30 a.m.
Bye.
Hotspur. Like 4 weeks on by that week. Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess, for me. That's the same week that my team's on bye, so I won't really miss them. But
See? Damn.
but all that being said, okay, like
Get your ticket.
you say look at, you know what? I got it pulled up. It says 100. Is that U.S. money? You know, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, we won't talk about this. I can't. I'm not going to talk about this.
$183? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I said 183. I just saw that, but you know,
Yeah.
the exchange is actually absolutely, it's kind of crazy right now. The U.S. dollar is greatly undervalued.
Trash.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we've done all we can, guys. Remember, set your lineups. We got games tomorrow night. Got the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants playing tomorrow night on Amazon Prime. Got plug Prime for everybody. You know, send me a check, right? Anyway, and you know, so watch the game and then watch us in 2 weeks because we'll be back. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right.
Peace out.
I got any last words?
They're going to miss us.
Yeah. We'll come back. We're coming back. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.